I like smelling good. I like smelling edible. I like smelling like a cake. This next one is called It Girl Juices. I purchased this for $29.99. So, you know, did I get gypped? It's sand and fog. It's sand and fog, y'all. Okay. Hello, loves. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, hey girl, hey. My name is Taylor, and on this channel, we get into all things affordable beauty. I'm also here to remind you that you are in charge of your own beautification committee. Today, we are here with a video on fragrances under $30. Without further ado, we're going to get into the fragrances. We're going to start with the first fragrance that I picked up. I got this one from TJ Maxx, and this is the Alt Strawberry Milkshake. So I'm pretty sure if you are on Fragrance Talk, Fragrance Gram, which is not a thing. I can't even believe I tried to make fetch happen like that. If you are on fragrance anything, then you know about alt fragrances. They're definitely a dupe for the more high-end ones. It's supposed to be a more affordable dupe. Supposed to be. This is inspired by the fragrance Crybaby Milk, which I did not do my due diligence and look up the original one. I just know that I smelled this one when I was in TJ Maxx. I love the way it smelled. And the way that I did things when I was finding these fragrances is I sprayed them on me to see how long they last. I walked around the store for a bit and I put it in my cart, because one thing about it, you know, a lot of stuff at TJ Maxx and Marshalls and TJX stores in general are one of one. And so just in case somebody decided they wanted to steal my prized possession, I said, let me put it in my basket. And if I feel like it still smells really good and fragrant by the end of my trip here, then I'll take it home. And that's what I did. This originally cost $30, but I picked this up at TJ Maxx for $19.99. The fragrance notes are actually on the back of the bottle, which also led to me purchasing this. And we'll talk about it. So the top is milk, strawberry, and forest fruit. The middle are powdery notes. They don't really go into detail. And the base is caramel, woody notes. They also have here, as if like, you know, for people who are just getting into fragrances, directions for how to wear it, how to make it last, and so forth. So I have been wearing this just about every day, which is, you can probably see, you can see some indentation. You can see some lines of demarcation. Now, mind you, because I got this from TJ Maxx, and people probably have been spraying this fragrance however long it sat on those shelves, but I definitely helped take it from here to here because I use this as my gym fragrance. I spray this before I go to the gym every day, and it's the type of fragrance that lasts a long time throughout my workout. And I get sweaty. Okay, I get sweaty. So the fact that I can still smell this through all the sweat, through all the moisture I create, I think this is good. This is worth a buy. So I feel like if you go to your TJ Maxx, your local TJ Maxx or TJX store, and you see an alt fragrance, let alone this one, you should definitely pick it up. What's next on the list is this Coach fragrance that I found. This is the original packaging that I found. Now, normally when you walk into a TJX store, their high-end fragrances are locked away. At least the ones that I have been in as of these past couple of months. All the Versace Crystal Brights, the Burberry, the whatever, like those fragrances that you'd see sold at like Ulta or Sephora are locked away in a glass, and you have to ask an associate to help you out. That might have been the case with this one. Maybe like an associate unlocked it for somebody. They were going to buy it and then decided not to, so an associate put it back. So when I saw that this was just out in the open, out in the wild, I said, oh, I don't even care how you smell. You're coming with me. So this actually was a blind buy. And if I haven't said already, this is Coach Poppy. I already opened it up, already used it before and tested it. I've tested all of these fragrances that I'm talking about. This is a 1 fluid ounce. So this is like probably their smallest size. And this originally cost anywhere between $26 and $45. So still pretty affordable, even if you don't find this at your local TJX store. I purchased this for $29.99. So, you know, did I get gypped? Top notes are cucumber, mandarin orange, and freesia. The middle notes are water lily, rose, jasmine, and gardenia. And the base notes are marshmallow, vanilla, sandalwood, and Virginia cider. Now, fun fact about me, sometimes I'm very weary of fruity floral scents because I find that it's too close to being a senior citizen. And I'm no ageist, but we all know that like there are different scents that I think symbolizes generations. I think younger generations, Gen Z millennials, they tend to lean towards vanilla scent. Grandmothers who love white diamonds love their like powdery floral scents. Like, let me see, let me spray. So when you spray it, you get a lot of like floral, but when it dries down, you get more gourmands. And I would say that this one lasted a very long time. Now, granted, when I went to put this on to spray this, I sprayed this a few times because I was trying, no, when I say a few, I sprayed it about 6 times all over me because I was trying to film for different perspectives. I was trying to film for a YouTube perspective and the Instagram, TikTok perspective. Anyway, point is we scrapped that footage, but I sprayed it before I went out and I was like, ooh, this smells really good on me. Like, and it lasted a very long time. So we love that. We love a high ACV. So I didn't smell too geriatric, and that's all that matters. They have lots of different Coach fragrances that I've seen throughout different TJX stores. So if you ever want to try one, I think now's your time. Now, this next one has a very interesting, questionable title. This next one is called It Girl Juices. It is in the scent Cherry Baby. Now, they had other fruity scents. It seems like this collection really focuses on super fruity scents. They had like a mango. I believe they had a guava or a watermelon. I could be making that up, but I know for a fact I saw mango. Before the winter time officially hit during the fall, I was in my cherry bag deep. And so I said, I still know that there will be a time when I return back to my cherry. So I want to continue building out my cherry collection. And of course, like I said, I sprayed this on me and I walked around the store, or at least the section of the cosmetics. And this was the one that lasted the longest and stood out amongst all the different fragrances I was spraying on me. This lasted the longest out of all the ones I was spraying on me. And I was like, yeah, you're coming with me. I had to do a little bit of research I had to do research on all of these, but I had to do a little bit of research on this particular fragrance because I'm like, how much do you originally cost? Where did you come from? Like, what fragrance house do you belong to? So when I looked her up, I feel like she must have been like discontinued because the only website I saw that had her and kind of was like not price gouging, but kind of being like, get it while it's hot because they're selling fast, was eBay. So I'm like, this must be like a vintage collection that's discontinued. They originally were $46. And we'll talk about the notes. So the top notes are cherry cosmo, of course, glazed apple, apple plum nectar. The middle notes are red poppy, peony blossom, and dark chocolate. The bottom notes are cashmere wood, sensual musk, and patchouli elixir. Definitely because it's cherry, and that's what you smell when you spray it. You're only gonna get cherry. But I also feel like when it dries down, it does remind me of like a cherry candy. So that's where I can definitely see the dark chocolate notes coming in. Like I said, this originally retails for $46. I purchased this for $12.99. And I think that's a steal. And even on the back of this TJ Maxx sticker, it's saying that it was originally $17. So maybe when it first hit TJX stores, it was. But online, they're only available for $46. These next couple fragrances are fragrance oils. And y'all might already know what I'm about to talk about because this brand right here deserves its own little section in a specific video. It's Sand and Fog. It's Sand and Fog, y'all. Okay. I have 3 in my entire collection because they are so hard to get your hands on. They're like rare gemstones. The night before filming this video, I got these 2. And I was looking to add more to my collection before I sat down to film this video. Because I'm like, I don't want to just talk about one. I'll talk about the one that I have, but I want more. I got these 2 last night, Strawberry Spritz and Berries and Cream. Now, these are both perfume oils, but this is the Rollerball oil and this is the regular droplet. Then this is Pistachio Dream, which is also a droplet. Okay, we'll talk about Strawberry Spritz first, okay? Sand and Fog is a brand of its own. I think they started off with candles and they expanded to what we see now, perfumes, fragrance oils, and hand soap, like just all around like body care. I discovered these with my best friend. Now I recall, I don't know if anybody on this channel watches Gina Janine. I remember her, she's a vlogger in Houston. I remember her like trying to track down these oils because they smell really good and last a long time. And I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. I was like with my best friend over the Christmas break and she was like, these oils smell so good. And then she had me hooked with this one. So I had to get more after that. So when I went into Marshall's last night, I came across this one and I literally was like, my Shayla, My Shayla. And anyways, so this is strawberry spritz because I just got this. The tag is still on. I haven't used it yet, and so the notes are on the tag. When you go on the website, these retail for $24. It says on the back of this Marshall sticker that it retails for $22.99, but I got it for $15. I still think $24 is still really good, which is why I compile all of these fragrances, because even if you don't find them at TJ Maxx, you can go online, which there will be links below. The notes on this are plum, lily, apple blossom, tonka bean, and amber. When I tell you this smells like candy, oh, not the tag fell. This smells like candy. This reminds me of those lollipops. I forgot what, blow pops. These reminds me of blow pops because, I don't know. It just smells so sweet like candy. I know everybody doesn't like smelling like candy, but I do. Now this one, like I said, this is the one that made me a believer, because this one smells exactly like K.I.L.E. The K.I.L.E. pistachio, I'll put in the fragrance I'm talking about, but the pistachio K.I.L.E. fragrance. I used to have just a travel size version of that one because I wanted to see how it smelled first before I bought the full bottle, and I never got around to buying the full bottle, and I still will. I think this and that fragrance will pair so well together. I don't know what it is about, oh, it smells so good. I don't know what it is about this scent in particular, but like, I don't think this one lasts as long, but I think it's great for layering, because when I paired it with like Sol de Janeiro body mist, it has lasted a very long time, but it's definitely one of my more fragrant body oils, and I get the most compliments out of that. The notes for this one is pistachio, nut, and almond. The middle is marshmallow, sugar, and rum, and the bottom is vanilla, or the base is vanilla, brown sugar, and cream. I like smelling good. I like smelling edible. I like smelling like a cake. I came across this one as well last night. This is their oil rollerball, because I was like, I thought it was the fragrance, and I thought I hit the jackpot. And I was like trying to tug at the top and I was unsuccessful because this is a rollerball. Actually, probably just need to go ahead and put some on now because this is my fragrance for tonight. Also, like I said, retails for $24. I think all their oils, no matter the form of it, retails for $24. The notes on this one are strawberry, lemon, and bubblegum. The middle is mixed berries, milk, and dry fruits, and the base is caramel, vanilla sugar, and tonka. Tonka seems to be a common ingredient in these fragrance oils by Sand and Fog. And I'm not mad at it because I guess that's the secret ingredient to things smelling so good. So I need to wrap this video up. I want to say thank you all so much for tuning into this video. I know that whenever I don't do hair videos, it doesn't really perform as well because y'all are like, girl, what are you doing? We came here for your wigs, not these perfumes. But I'm trying to expand to different avenues. So if you did stay through this entire video, thank you so much, and know that you are appreciated. Consider joining the beautification committee and subscribe, and keep up with your girl on socials for more on the latest affordable fragrance finds, if I find some more Sand and Fog oils, and my reviews on them. Like, subscribe, and follow along. Thank you all so much for watching. I love you, and stay beautiful.
But I need that cover, I see your point.